YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Virgo King 93 back in the building with the cricket ass fro, man. AKA the Thirst King. You know what it is because I'm the thirstiest dude in LA and I'm coming after your girl. Now, but what's going on, man? And today we're going to be talking about Demon Slayer Season 1 because that's the only season out. Season 2 is going to be coming out soon. And also, I wanted to drop this review because the movie Demon Slayer Mugen, the train movie, is coming out tomorrow night, bruh. And I'm going to be reviewing that as soon as I see it. And I'm going to drop it either that night or that morning, whichever one is convenient for me. But we're going to drop it and we're going to talk about this season, what I liked and what I disliked about it. Let's get into this bitch real quick. Oh, like Prince. Oh, yeah, you know, if you don't know about Prince if you're too young. But anyway, woo, Demon Slayer season 1, man. This is a great season, man. Man, bro, characters were amazing, story was amazing, animation was it was amazing. That was good too. In certain areas, I was noticing like some areas it was like really 3D focused, and in some areas, it was pretty solid. Like I seen it jump around a little bit as I was watching the show. But basically, man, bro, Demon Slayer, man, is about a dude named Tanjiro, whose family was murdered by a demon, and the only person who's a survivor of his family was his sister Nezuko, who was turned into a demon. And basically, his goal became, was basically to save Nezuko and help her become human again. And usually with demons, they tend to want to kill humans, but something special about Nezuko is that she was still able to keep part of her humanity. And in order to get strong, in order for them to grow and gain their energy, they have to eat human blood. But when it comes to Nezuko, she a lot of her abilities and a lot of her strength comes from her just going to sleep. This is rare cases. But she got turned into a demon because of a demon. The father of all demons, as we know him, is Muzin Kibutaji. I believe that's how you say his last name. And basically, he basically killed Tanjiro's family and turned Nezuko into a demon. Now, I don't know for sure if he turned her into a demon intentionally or unintentionally. Because as we learned through this show, it's like he's able to create demons and destroy demon cells, basically. This dude is OP. He's the father of demons. A lot of demons fear him. Actually, it seems like pretty much all the demons fear him. Actually, no, there's a couple of characters in there I'm gonna get to that go against him. But basically, if you gain his blood, if demons have his blood in particular, they are particularly strong. They're strong as shit. They gain certain powers. The more blood you gain from him, the stronger you get. And he has a group of elite demons called the 12 Kizuki. Now these demons are like, they're like the real deal. You know what I mean? They're not like regular demons. They are his top picked demons. You know what I'm saying? That are useful to him. There's 12 of them. He has his like lower five that are like weak, and then he has his upper ones, which we have not learned anything about. But basically, I guess like he may have turned Nezuko into a demon intentionally. I'm still trying to figure that out, but we'll get into that. But through all that, basically, Tanjiro goes through training with an old man named Sokakuji. I can't pronounce his name. He's a former Hirashira, which is the highest rank in the demon Slayer Corps, and he's basically retired. You know what I'm saying? Hirashira, that's the highest rank. And basically, he gets trained by him, and he teaches him the ways of the Demon Slayer. You know what I'm saying? And basically turns him into a full fledged Demon Slayer. So throughout the adventure, Tanjiro, he goes out, he starts slaying demons. They put him right out the spot. Like as soon as he got his blade, his uniforms, that like 13, 15 days later after his training, like his actual test, basically they sent him right out. He started slaying demons, saving people, and he does not mind doing that. One thing I don't like about Tanjiro though is the fact that he's too he shows sympathy to some of these demons. Yes, most of these demons are once human, but this guy, man, I'm just like, sometimes, man, you just gotta kill these motherfuckers. Stop worried about how they feel, or you know what I'm saying. He basically blesses them when they die. That's basically how I look at it. But I'm like, it demon. I guess you know what. To a certain extent, I might agree with what he does, but at the same time, it kind of gets annoying. You know what I'm saying? Just him showing sympathy for these demons after they done killed and ate thousands of people. But it's usually when he ends up killing most of these demons, like it's like these demons, they somehow remember that they were once human. They start feeling sympathy for themselves and for others and shit. Like one demon he killed in particular who was playing the drums and shit. Basically, he was like, "I truly liked your form." He was like, and he was dying. It's like, "Did you really like my form? All I wanted was somebody to appreciate my music or whatever the fuck, some shit like that." And I'm just like, bruh, like that shit's whack, bruh. Stop being Deku, nigga. Go in, nigga, like you usually do. Because one thing about Tanjiro, he don't hesitate to go into a fight. That's what I like about him. But back to what I was saying. Basically, after his training, he starts slaying demons, and he runs into Muzan. He runs into him in a city, and he's blending in with humans. He has a child and a wife, and I guess he's married to them. I'm not sure about his full life yet. We haven't got into that, but it looks like he actually has a daughter and an actual human wife. They're humans, and he's blending in, pretending to be human. But Tanjiro has such he could smell. His smell is very powerful. He sensed them. He smelt them based off. He smelt them based off. He just smelled them. Based off the blood and the smell he got from when he killed his family, and so he ran into him, and he called him out like, "Hey, bruh, you killed my family, bruh. I will get revenge on you." But Muzan, he basically escapes by turning this dude into a demon. Tanjiro had two options: either chase after him or stop this man from killing other people. So he stopped the other one, and Muzan got away, and he vowed to protect him. So Muzan recognizes his earrings. Now, Tanjiro, he wears these things called the Hanafuda earrings. And so what we got from that was that we saw a flashback with Muzan of another guy with Hanafuda earrings. And I'm guessing that has something to do with him being tied to his past. I know Tanjiro had a father. Now, he was sick, and we don't know how he got sick. It looked like his father may have been a former demon slayer, possibly, and he probably kept that away from them, just to protect them. But that's what I'm saying. This is me speculating of what I think it is. I believe Muzan recognized those earrings, and he remembered his Tanjiro's father, possibly, because they showed like a little glimpse of him, and he has red hair. He has the same color hair as Tanjiro, pretty much, but longer. And I believe that Muzan and Tanjiro's father fought it out and probably practically killed Muzan. But, Muzan basically either poisoned his father, because his father seemed like he died to some sickness, to a certain sickness, because he was really sick. So, those Hanafuda earrings are an important key. So, I'm assuming Muzan found out who, Tanjiro's family and basically wiped them out. He found out who they are, where they live. That's probably why his family ended up getting killed. Because I don't think Muzan would not just go out and just kill motherfuckers just for no reason. I'm assuming he had a goal in mind. You know what I'm saying? Because he moves in silence. He moves fast. And I'm assuming his goal was to wipe out that family. And he found them and he wiped them out. But he wasn't expecting. I don't think he expected Nezuko to survive, and I don't think he knew anything about Tanjiro. So those earrings, they seem taboo to him because he really wants Tanjiro dead. So, he starts sending demons after him. The 12 Kizuki, a couple of them. A couple of other demons that claim they're 12 Kizuki, but they're not, but they want to be. It's kind of wild. This is just me speculating. That was me speculating, just based on what I think. But I think Tanjiro's father had something to do with Muzan, because his father looked like he was he looked like he was involved in some shit. Because they have a certain style to them where he can use fire. It explained it in the show, but I can't. I don't feel like explaining all that. But when it comes to the show, he meets a couple of people on his journey that he becomes really good friends with Inosuke and Zentetsu or some shit like that. He becomes friends with them, and basically they do a couple missions together, and basically they go into a forest for one of their last missions, and they fight one of the 12 Kizuki and other demons that were involved. And this is one of the lower 12 Kizuki, and they end up getting their asses worked pretty much. They win, but they end up getting worked. They end up getting saved by uh, the Hirasha, which are the highest rank in the Demon's Court, the elite members of the Demon Slayer Court. A couple of them save them, and basically, they the Hirashira. One of them, I think her name is Kochi or Kuchi, never know. She basically wants to kill Nesco because she's a demon. Like, come on, they're demon slayers. Why are you protecting this demon? And basically, they were ordered to just bring them in, and basically, they realized that Nesco, wasn't harm to humans. You know what I mean? Oh, but before we get into that, I wanted to talk about some of the demons they met along. One of the demons they met along the way, who wants Muzan dead as well, and I don't understand why necessarily 100%, but Muzan's been hunting her down too, and basically she wants him dead as well. She's trying to figure out a way also to find a cure to turn demons into humans again, because she saved a demon who's always by her side. His life, his name is Yushiro. She saved his life as a kid, and basically, ever since then, I guess she wanted to save people. She's a doctor. Her name is Tamayo, I believe. Her spell like mayonnaise, like mayo. That's her name, Tamayo. And basically, she asked Tanjiro, basically, if you find any of the 12 Kizuki or any demon that's like closely related to Muzan, give a sample of their blood so she can start experimenting on it. Possibly trying to find a cure. I'm saying, to help her cure Nesco and other, maybe possibly other demons, or what I'm saying. But it's very very wild, in this world. You know what I'm saying. The Demon Slayer Corp does not run the world. The government and the Demon Slayer Corp are completely different. Most people believe that demons don't exist in this world, which is crazy. But I believe it because it was kept from Tanjiro. He didn't even know demons exist. I mean, people told him about it, but he never ran into them until his family got killed. Then he started really, oh shit, demons is real. You know what I mean? That shit's fire. But basically, where was I going with this? I apologize about this. I got to think about this shit. Basically, the Demon Slayer Corps has been trying to unify a lot of the government and the world, but a lot of them will not join their cause because they don't believe in the demons. And, they don't. The Demon Slayer Corps have no authority over the world. They just do their job, get in, get out. It does not matter. Like there's a couple of scenes in the season where like the government, police or military or whatever, they see Tanjiro with a sword, and they like, what the fuck? It's the last episode. They show that, and then also when he ran into Muzan, they kind of pressed him like, what you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? But not realizing that he's part of the Demon Slayer Corps and he's actually saving him from a demon. It's a lot, that the government doesn't know, and or they just don't care to know. So the Demon Slayer Corps, they move. They basically, I want to say, they move in silence, independent, fighting this war on their own. I mean, they have a couple. I'm sure they have some type of allies somewhere in the world. Not. I mean, they do, because they have like somewhere in the world like stables for the Demon Slayers to rest after injuries. To recuperate after they injured during battle. The core is pretty big. It's big, but it's big, but it's small at the same time. Just compared to the growth of demons, the government, it's not that big. But they have a good amount of members. But because of this incident where Tanjiro and his friends, they all fought, in that forest against that 12 Kizuki, they ended up losing a lot of members. And they said that their strength was pretty much cut in half. So I know this movie that's going to come out. It's going to be based off one of the 12 Kizuki on a train, basically hunting down Tanjiro. That's what he was ordered to do by Muzan. This is all said in the last episode. And basically, whatever's going to happen on this train is going to happen on this train. And one of the Hirashira, He's tight. His name is Rengoku. He's tight. I'm assuming he's a fire user. He looks like he's fire. His character design is fire. His character design, I love the look of this dude, man, bruh. But he's basically going to be the Hirasha in this movie, and I'm assuming he's going to be helping them take out that 12 Kizuki, who actually just got a buff. He was already a 12 Kizuki. I think he was number 4 on that list. Like, I think it starts from like 1 to 12, 1 and up. I don't think it's 12. Yeah, I think it's 1 to 12. And I think he was number 4. And at the end of the season, he ends up getting some of Muzin's blood to hunt down Tanjiro. So this dude got a buff, so he's stronger. So, he might be a problem for Tanjiro and them because they could barely take on the 12 Kizuki, even though they did a little bit of training. But I think everything's going to fall down on this dude, Rengoku, to fight. I want to talk about a couple characters that I found pretty interesting. Let's talk about Nezuko. I don't think we've seen in the show. I don't think we've seen Nezuko's full ability because she's clearly not that strong right now. She's getting wrecked by a bunch of people right now. But that's because she's not eating blood. She's getting all her power from sleeping. And because we learned that she may have gotten Muzin's blood. That's how she got turned into a demon. She's closely related to him. So I'm assuming she could be. I wouldn't say she's a Kizuki because she doesn't have the eye, but she could be closely related or just as strong as him if she was to eat blood. So if she was to eat blood, like she would be OP. I think she'll be OP. I think she'll be stronger than most demons that they fought. But I feel like there's a connection there, and I believe she's gonna get stronger. I feel like Tanjiro may let her start eating his blood in order for her to grow and become stronger. I'm just assuming, but there's more than Nezuko. We need more growth from her. She needs to become stronger. Because to be honest, she had a couple good scenes, but right now she's been pretty much a handicap in certain fights. You know what I mean? She didn't do much. She did a couple. She's not like a Sakura. She's not completely useless. Like, you know what I mean? But she's there. And I can't wait to see more from her. I'm hoping she gets stronger. I hope she gets a buff in season 2. I don't think we're going to get much from the movie of her because I don't think she's going to be the primary focus of this movie. We're going to talk about another character that I find hilarious, which is Zenitsu. This dude is fucking hilarious. He's pretty much useless. And, the way his power works, he's more like an electric type fighting sword style. And he only has one move he can use, and the only time he can use it is when he falls asleep. He's cold, but he's not that cold. Like, what I'm saying? He's kind of annoying, but he's funny. You know what I'm saying? So this dude, I'm starting to like him because he kind of keeps the show interesting with the comedy. This is a character I like, and he's going to be playing a part in this movie as well. I'm just going to be talking about a couple characters that is going to be playing a part in the movie. I'm not going to go through every character. Then we got Inosuke, who is a boar, who got like a face of a bitch and a body of a nigga. And this dude wears a boar mask, and basically, he's just, I wouldn't say he's kind of arrogant. He feels like he can do everything his own. But after getting his ass waxed in that forest, he realized that he ain't that strong. So his character development is coming along. He's starting to realize he's to let go of his pride, possibly put trust in others, and understand that the world is bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? He's becoming an interesting character. There's some great character development with him. I kind of think it's a girl, but it's cool. But it's a dude, clearly. It's more to this than I'm talking about, but I'm just trying to sum it up. Just talking about a couple little things in the show. We could talk about the lack of information Tanjiro got from his trainer, Sonokaji Udaraki, whatever. I can't pronounce this dude's name. I can never pronounce his master's name. I need to just hear it multiple times, then I'll learn it. But basically, when Tanjiro he didn't learn much about the Demon Slayer Corps. All he did was learn what ranks they were, what blade you get, what uniform you get. And basically, like I said, they sent him out on a mission to kill demons. He did not know that there was he knew about the ranks, but he didn't know that the Hirasha were the highest demon slayers, and that they pretty much run things. They're basically like the captains, the generals of the Demon Slayer Court. And he even though there was a headquarters, I felt like in that shit was just a lack of information. And then when they told us all this, I'm like, how come we didn't learn this earlier? It should have been told earlier. You know what I'm saying? It was either that's just bad writing, or it's just we could just say it's bad writing. It was just bad information passed on to him through his training. You mean to tell me so he joined the organization, but he knows nothing about it besides ranks and his blade, like what it does, like, you know what I mean? That's trash. I felt like he should have told him more about the Demon Slayer Corps, what they really represent. I mean, we know they slay demons, but what is more to it than that? You know what I'm saying? And he should have been taught all this. He should have known all this. He should have went out into the world and knowing this information, because he right now it was like he was just taking orders from his fucking bird and just going around slaying demons. That's trash. Like he doesn't really understand who he's really working for. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like in that area it was lacking. I was like, this should have been passed on. But eventually we did get the information. I'm not saying that, but I feel like it should have been that shit should have been brought to him early on. You know what I mean? That's how I felt, and I would have felt comfortable knowing more about that world. But we steadily picking up things. Like I said, we still got another season. We still got a movie, and I can't wait for that, because I think the action gonna be superb, and that it's gonna be fire. Hopefully a great story. I mean, it's gonna be focusing on. I'm hoping they're not on the train the whole entire time, because I was looking at that train and I was just like, it's kind of small. I know this movie's gonna be at least an hour and 40 minutes or something like that. Me and my boys gonna go ahead and check it out. But I just can't wait to talk about that. I can't get to every character, but this show offers a lot. It has the potential to be one of the best animes out. I personally think it's better than My Hero Academia. I know one nigga, if he gonna hear me say this, and he gonna dislike my video, but I don't give a fuck. He gonna be in my comment section. My Hero is the greatest anime of all time, and those of y'all who know what I'm talking about, you'll see his name. Matter of fact, point him out in my comments. Everybody get on. This is the dude. Do something. Bash this fool. Now don't disrespect him though. But yeah. But I think this is top tier. It did great for only one season, and it's the numbers it's had, the numbers this movie has done in Japan is crazy. I saw IGN gave this shit a 7, and I'm like, I can't trust IGN when it comes to rating shit. But this is just my little sum up, my discussion, my review of the show, what I like, what I dislike. It was just, just me running my mouth, It's gonna be the end of it. You guys please like, comment, share, and subscribe, please. I would really, really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this shit popping, trying to grow. Hopefully I get better, talking in front of this camera, explaining things a lot better. I'm still trying to get better at it. I'm still nervous because I feel like I'm about to fuck up, but I don't care if I fuck up, but at the same time, I don't want to fuck up. I'm trying to be straightforward as possible. And also in the description below are the channels that I affiliate with, man. They're pop culture channels, man. They're all cool people. Go ahead and check out their channels as well, man. I'm focusing on anime right now, but they're doing their pop culture thing. They're all the ones who inspired me to do YouTube. Please help me out. Please show that love. Hit that like button, please. And this has been another review by me. And thank you guys for all watching. I fucked that up. I'm out. Peace.